Welcome back, I'm Dr. Ruckus, and today we're going from rank 166 Mythic all the way to rank number 77 Mythic with Witch-Maw Emergence. If you don't already know, Witch-Maw is the color combination white, blue, black, and green for all our intents and purposes, really Sultai Emergence splashing white for Invasion of Tovada. I don't usually tinker for decks as long as I did with this one. I spent maybe between an hour and 30 minutes just playing around in the play queue, trying things out, trying to figure out where I wanted to take this, and I settled on Invasion of Tovada at 4 of and really liking it. The thing it does well is not just give you additional copies of a reanimation spell in your deck, it really acts as a kind of a pseudo mana accelerant or game plan accelerant, because while it is difficult to quickly accumulate 6, 7, or 10 permanents in the graveyard for scoring emergence, it's not very hard to get 5 permanents in the graveyard, which allows you to scoring emergence into the Tovada into anything. That's really where I think the value lies. Yes, later in the game, you can hard cast it from your hand for 5. I'm running a ton of tap lands. I'm actually running all fast lands and all surveil lands, so this is at its fastest a turn 6 slam from the hand, which is just fine. If you need to do that, that's just fine. But for the most part, it's a really early target of scoring emergence to get anything without having to worry about milling so many cards. The win con is essentially Invasion of Arcavios. You eventually get an Omniscience out, either early or through Atraxa into subsequent Atraxa into Omniscience, whatever it is. Then you can cast Arcavios from the hand and go fetch the only card in the sideboard you actually need, which is this Townie Big Enough. You can then cast that for free to bounce Arcavios back to your hand, as well as one of your Founding the Third paths, and then loop that forever. You would choose the phase 2 here to mill the opponent for 4 cards, and you would mill them 4 times. 4 cards each time until either they're scooped or you completely mill them out. That is the built-in win con. Obviously, you can attack them to death with Atraxa, but it's a little bit less of a solid game plan versus anyone with any kind of, unconditional removal like Get Lost or Go for the Throat type stuff. The only slots I'm really, still on the fence about are, do you even need a Lumra in the deck? And a Jace. So Lumra, really what it does best, gives you a ton of lands on the battlefield, which mostly allows you to cast Omniscience from your hand. Otherwise, it's almost impossible to get 10 lands, and it's going to be, a lot of these come in tapped. Oh, all of these come in tapped too. So it's going to be a long time to get 10 untapped lands to hard cast it from the hand, and there aren't too many ways to discard it from the hand besides the Bitter Triumph. So that is one benefit of playing Lumra. Otherwise, you don't really need it that much, I don't think. Jace, if you just slam it for 4 and you mill yourself for 15 and you have any reanimation, like you're golden, like you're gonna hit something on that. So that's very good. So I can see why you'd put Jace, but if you wanted to cut both for Harvester of Misery, which is one of the combinations I tried today, I wouldn't blame you. There's a lot of mono red stuff. Harvester is very good. It is a 2 mana cheap discard removal spell, and if you reanimate it, it sweeps the board for -2/-2. It's really quite good. It gives you another thing to do, kind of for that turn 5 reanimator or turn 3 type reanimator thing that's cheap. It's really quite impactful. There are other things in the sideboard. I don't think you need them. If you wanted to build the deck differently, Johan's Stopgap allows you to dig through your entire deck with Omniscience, because you can return Arcavios and then loop this if you have some other win con you want to do. I eventually threw in a single copy of Zelmify and Abuela's Awakening, because if your graveyard is full of things you want to reanimate and you just haven't drawn into Squirming Emergence or Tovada, and you're like, well, at turn 5, I guess I'll just slam Arcavios, like you could definitely just go get a Reanimator spell and get whatever you need back. I don't know why you need Step Between Worlds, but if somehow your opponent was going to mill you out completely, you could shuffle everything back in and try again. I didn't play this today, but after the fact, I was like, meh, we'll throw it in there. Deadly Cover-Up, yeah, again, maybe like you desperately need a sweeper, you could grab it if you don't have your full combo set up or well have forgotten. I don't know, these are some random cards. For the most part, you just need this Town 8 Big Enough. You loop that with Arcavios and Finding the Third Path to get there. That's the deck. 4 copies cut down too. Let's not die to mono red all day, every day. Let's try to survive. Enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. On the play, I mean, we have the colors. We have no mill stuff, but I guess we can surveil our way into it. We'll open up blue. Don't need you. That kind of gives it away, though. That's okay. Mono red. We have 1 removal spell. Swift Spear. Ow. That's actually good. I mean, we have reanimation stuff in hand. I think we want to aggressively mill here. Phase 1. Triumph. Discard a card. Zap you. Bin the Atraxa. And we already have Invasion down there, so we just have to get to 5 permanents, and then we get Invasion into the Atraxa. So that's a really nice start for us, I think. Okay, mill up. Cool, we are ready to go. We also have the Harvester. We're doing fantastic this game. Yeah, we'll leave it on top, I guess. I mean, we don't need it. We'll get Atraxa, and then we'll probably want to cast something next turn. I guess it's fine to keep. Shock Face. Well, I think we're pretty happy to do this now. A little -2/-2. Never hurt anybody. -1 to the face. Okay, I think they basically lose next turn. I don't think they can get us from 17 to 0. Okay. Down to 14. We know what's on top. We actually decline here. So we already know what we're trying to do. We can get Invasion into Atraxa. Is there any reason not to do that? It leaves Invasion down there for Omniscience, I guess, for an easier next reanimation. I don't think we really need to attack that thing down. We'll just grab the Atraxa here. Creature, instant. I think any land basically is fine. Blue and black is generally what we want. Neither you, neither you. Okay. Loomer we can reanimate next turn for cheap. So we'll go ahead and do it like that. Well, the game's not over yet. They attack face with both. Yeah, it's definitely not over yet. I guess we go no blocks. If they have shock, it sucks. But I think that's okay. We're getting low here. If they don't have shock, we really want the life gain off the Atraxa, which it looks like we will get here. So we want to squirm into, I guess, just Lumra. Oh, we do have Omniscience down there, my bad. But there's no way to get there that quickly just yet. Okay. Oh, we can Invasion, my bad. Yeah, we can get there. I did not realize we had Omniscience down there. Okay, easy pick. Cool, now we can go get Loomer if we want. We could also get double Harvesters post-combat, which sounds pretty good. That'll sweep the Nemesis as well. Alright, should just be gravy from here on out. It doesn't really matter what we do for the most part. I think we're about to wrap up the game here. I'm down to bin some more stuff. It's all fine, doesn't matter. Okay. Base here, gain life. And then we should be able to double Harvester to sweep up the small stuff. It's one set of -2. And then here's the next, I think the next Harvester's down there? Yeah, there we go. Should about do it, I think. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Good, doing well. Good game. On the play. I mean, it's okay against aggro, and it's doing a whole lot of nothing against everyone else. I guess we could hold the Surveil land a little bit. We could, if it's truly aggro. It's not. It's whatever this is. Okay, I don't think we need turn 2 Bitter Triumph. I think we can get the Surveil land down here. You can go. On the way to Squirmy Emergence. Beanstalk. Okay. Fast land, do nothing. Target for the Harvester would be nice. Alright, keep surveilling. Nope, keep going. 2 permanents. Opponent without double green or double blue last turn continues to do nothing. That's exciting. I mean, we have no good instance down there, but I think this is fine. Go straight to mill if they'll allow it. There's nothing we want to cast. Mill away. Okay. 5 permanents down there. Nothing good to reanimate. And also nothing good to, that's fine. We have nothing to benefit from anyway. 6 permanents down there. I have to sneeze. Overlord. Excuse me. Could have Binding open. Could have another Get Lost open. Another Squirmy Emergence. We could cast this into nothing just to get 7 permanents. We could Squirmy Emergence into the next 3rd path just to mill more. That's not that bad. I mean, there's a decent chance we hit something useful. Get lost again. Okay, that's fine. 2 get lost down. 10 permanents. It looks like we'll get right into Atraxa next turn, which is cool. 7 lands. Zur. Alright. Well, here comes at least one of these guys. We can't stop that. They can use whatever they want in response anyway. Yeah, we cannot stop this no matter what. This question is, we bitter triumphing and discarding the Atraxa. We already have 1 down here. We could hard cast it from hand at some point. I think we'll leave it. Okay, no lifelink. Drop 5. We move on to the middle of the game. Sure, Surveillian. It's a good card to cast. I mean, good card to cast this turn, too. I think we'll keep that. Here we go. Here comes Atraxa. Atraxa, enchantment, instant, surveil land, Jace, Tolvada. Okay. I think we're looking to kill the creature, just slow him down a bit. And we can discard 1 Atraxa to prepare for another reanimation spell next turn. This is fine to do now. Discarding a card? We could probably discard the Harvester of Misery. Or just one of the Atraxas, like I said. Okay, we survived a Zur turn. Yeah, there are going to be a bunch of bindings to deal with, eventually. Okay, we progress. We still have an Atraxa down there, because they exiled that one. Oh, they have an Atraxa of their own. Very cheeky. Let's see what we get here. Sunfall, Beanstalk, Overlord, Herd Migration. No second binding, though, in terms of things that can kill our Omniscience. Okay, it's a game. 38 cards left. They're eyeing our graveyard. I hope they don't have, like... Is it Cease and Desist that can actually exile a card from a graveyard? Like draw a card and gate 2 life? Maybe it doesn't do all that stuff. Okay. I mean, we'll see if we can hit Omniscience here. Next, Founding. I don't know if we need more of those, really. I mean, this is a slow turn for us. We don't have white yet. So actually, we're just finding the third path into Bitter Triumph. And if we do that, we're milling this anyway, so I guess I can just go now. And we can still take a Jace as well if we'd like to. We don't have that next land, though, for Tolvada, which is a little awkward. We could pay the 3 life, I think. We kind of like everything else right now. It's 12, kind of scary. A Zur out of nowhere will basically end the game. But I don't think we have any other choices. Healing ourselves isn't so helpful because we already have the Atraxa down there. We don't have to wait. But I guess we'll do it. I guess it's more productive than milling them. I don't think we're going to mill them out with just a Jace alone. Draw 3, including Omniscience. Herd Migration. That's a card. Yeah, we kind of got to win soon. Let's see if we can hit another Omniscience. No. We're really bottlenecked on that lack of white. We could Squirming Emergence something. Right, the next Atraxa, basically. We might lose very soon, though. We can't double Harvester, which would be sweet. That would clear up the board. Guess we pick lock again. It's not looking great here. There's the Emergence. But there's no Omniscience, no way to get it down there. Or is it? Or maybe there is. Maybe there is. Hold on. Is there Omniscience down here? Oh, there is. There we go. Now we're making moves. Okay. We do the thing. Here's Omniscience. Here's Omniscience from hand. Here is Atraxa. Okay. Here is Arcavius. Oh, we just barely getting there. Sideboard. This town. Do the bounce thing. Okay. We can breathe a sigh of fresh air. I mean, they could have an answer here. But we haven't seen any get lost yet, so I'm kind of inclined to believe that they don't have an answer. Oh, he's got a plan. He's got a plan. Let's see it, dude. You got it? I mean, I'll go for a while here. Okay, we got him. Very close. Just barely got the Scrum Emergence. We also milled the Omniscience last second. Not bad. Top 100 Mythic. We're on the draw with removal and no mill action. It's a little awkward, but it's probably keepable. You'd love to see a 2-mana mill spell in the opening hand. Without it, it feels a little bit more suspect. I'm going to take the Vault to 6. Some kind of Azorius. We don't know what yet. Don't think we need cut down though. So we can go blue-black here to open up some options. Bin the Atraxa, do not want to draw that. Here we go. What kind of Azorius are we? 2-nothing's always my favorite kind. Fast land. Hold the Prankster. I don't know if that's true or not, actually. Counterspells probably will give us a run for our money. Yeah, this is going to be a tough game. So we have 8 reanimation spells, and we may need to get into the habit of hard casting some stuff too. 4 permanents down there. Okay, continue to surveil. I don't think we need to slam Jace yet. We'll just keep filling up the graveyard for now. They're not going to have a target to Bitter Triumph, I don't think. If they want to waste something on this. I doubt the 1/3 pecks them from 20 to 0, but maybe it does something. I don't even know if we run any basics. I might have stripped all basics out of there. This is about to sting. There might be one basic. There might be one basic. Ooh, no basics. I took them all out. Okay, sucks, but what are you gonna do? Let's hope they don't have 4 demolition fields. That'd be very painful. So 6 permanents. Does invasion into Atraxa if it resolves. Question is, are we really gonna play around all the counterspells here? This is green, for sure. We could try the first emergence. We could also try to Jace. We will need to get through a number of counterspells. It's inevitable. I mean, this is a little bit better next turn. Yeah, let's give him the first emergence. If we hit the next land for Jace, it's a little bit better. We get 2 draws off of it instead of 1. Alright, first counterspell down. Understandable. Found port. I really hope they don't have more demolition fields. We're going to be super sad. Okay, looks like we're forced into the Jace play. We'll see if they counter that again. Keep pecking away. I think we're taking the draw. No land. All right. Hurts. Hurts badly. That's a land. We have the picklock as well. Looks like they're leaving Jace around. Kind of interesting. To 17. I mean, at some point they might Jace mill us to death. I don't know how much we can really play around that, though. I mean, ultimately, I think we need to execute our strategy. And they'll counter with the counter, but only so much can be done. Okay, a whiff there. The next Prankster. We don't have land. I think we keep Jace around as long as we can. If they don't want to kill it, that's fine. I guess we can play you out. As weird as that is. There are no real bounce spells in our deck, so it's not like we can bounce and replay the Prankster. Emergence and Tilvada down there. Okay. Well. So, we can run out Emergence here. Into what? Into Atraxa, I guess. Yeah, I mean, we got to get it done sometime. Here comes the next bout. We can actually put that invasion on the field. It could matter. We have plenty of them still down there. Let's see the next 3 steps ahead. 2 counters down. $27 cards left. I don't know if we're milling ourselves any further. We can Tilvada next turn. We already have an Atraxa down there. We only have 1 reanimation spell in hand. Maybe we mill the opponent a bit.
No secret escapes my...
Next land is okay. Yeah, I mean, I think we're going to get chased to death by the opponent soonish. Opponent is down to 12. We could mill a Omniscience. Although at this point I might keep stuff in the hand. Here comes the next attempt. The third, 3 steps ahead. I haven't seen any No More Lies yet, which makes our life easier. If there are only 4 counter spells total, that's really not that bad. Like, we'll soon be able to hardcast Atraxa. Spell Gyre. Well, that's a little unfortunate. Wasn't particularly expecting to see that one. But in 2 turns, we can start casting Atraxa straight from the hand. They will run out of counterspells. Finally, we see removal on the Jace. That's okay. The map tokens could actually help us find lethal victory off the Picklocks, which is a weird thing. It's unlikely to happen, but we're not going to have a whole lot else to do this turn. It's cool, but doesn't really help us. Let's see if they let this resolve. Or if they're like, yeah, I got removal to burn. Certainly don't need cut down. 22 cards left. Yeah, we'll keep that. We want as many opportunities as we can get. You'd think if there was a Sunfall, we'd see it pretty soon. I don't know that we'd play out the next Picklock Prankster. I'm not aware that it's going to get us across the finish line, but if they were going to Sunfall, it's about time. They do have a Restless Anchorage now too, which is interesting. That could be a win con for them, dropping us from 13 to 0. Yep, makes sense. We could destroy it if we really wanted to. Do we need to get anything else down here? No, we still have the Atraxa, so we let this go. It's fine. So do we attempt to play around No More Lies is the question? Or we just slam Atraxa? I think we might as well try to play around it. Though the Emergence is the only way to play Omniscience for a little while, actually. Because we still do not have 10 lands. So we can draw 7 cards, discard Omniscience, get it back next turn. They let it resolve, wow. Alright, we do want Omniscience. We did not yet dig to our win con. Which I guess is what we want to do. We have 21 cards. We don't want to give them the immediate Jace win. So they can mill us for what, 15, right? That's what Jace is. So they mill us for 15. We need 16 cards left, and we already picked 1. So I think we can get a couple more. That's actually all we get, in fact. Okay, that's fine. If they have double Jace, they just win. But if they have single Jace, it gets us closer to where we want to go. This mills us faster. Yeah, I think we keep that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Full Tilvadas. We're bidding the Omniscience. We're going to try to get it back next turn. We have 18 cards left. They do nothing. we have one Emergence, one Omniscience. Arcavius is already down there. We have to get the next Squirming Emergence to get back Arcavius, actually. 3 found and third paths are in there too. Okay, well, we start with this. And we get Omniscience, and we see how long that lasts. With 36 cards left. Exile target player's graveyard. That is not amazing, I would say. Pretty niche pick, but you got it. Nothing we can do to respond to that, I don't think. Whew. Okay, very niche pick. It's okay. You won't face that in most games. But we live with it. We attempt to attack for 7. And now we're in a weird position where we actually have to win through lethal damage. And surely they have all creature removal left because we haven't played any other creatures. Destroying it, I don't think is relevant. It could be, right? We still have one more. How much reanimation we have left? We have one more reanimation. We might as well destroy it then. We're planning to use cut down this turn. I think we can get rid of you. We kind of want anything that's a potentially lethal threat. "17 cards left. It doesn't look super likely that we'll win. There's one more Omniscience in there. We need the single Squirming Emergence to get back Arcavios. They might have one more of these too. We'll need that as part of the combo too. We can't just throw it away. Although we have 2 more in the deck, so that's not a huge issue. This is a 2-3. We can get in there if we want. They do eat it. Alright, they didn't counter anything last time. I don't think we're going to need cut down here, although we could potentially. If we can leave open black, that'd be ideal. We haven't seen any No More Lies all game, so let's believe they don't have it. The next Atraxa, the next Omniscience. Bitter Triumph could be useful. Surveil could be okay. And there's the last Squirming Emergence. But we need to hard cast Omniscience, really. Because we still need to get back Arcavios. If we want to do the thing. At this point, I mean, if they have Jace, they were just losing, so I'm not concerned about that. I mean, that's nothing we're playing around at this point. Is there anything we even want to draw? Find the third path. I don't think so. I think we just wait. We have everything we need in hand. And we want that next land anyway. We'll keep threats, actually. I think we can get rid of maybe a Bitter Triumph. We already know the plan. We need the 10th land. We need to hard cast Omniscience. We need to Squirming Emergence the Arcavios, and then loop it for victory. And we have... Nope, we have 0 turns to do it. That's okay. This is, you know, fairly uncommon deck. You're not going to win all of them. You can't build your deck to beat everything. And this is always going to be a tough matchup for us. The cheap counter spells versus the expensive stuff. And the fact that they will have some amount of Jace that will ultimately mill us after we've already milled ourselves sufficiently. So, it's fine. On the draw, looks okay to me. We can discard some stuff. We got third path into Prankster. It's a lot of middle. Opponent being very mysterious here. We don't really need white. I think we'll just start here. Don't need the next land either. 3 lands is basically enough for what we're trying to accomplish. Holy moly. 2 mana, 1/3 Death Touch, Human Warlock. Deals combat damage to your player. If you've committed a crime this turn, you may sack it. If you do, search your library for a card, put it into your hand. My goodness. That is wild. Alright, let's third path up. I think we just let him have it. I guess they'll duress us, right? But we don't have anything good in our hand yet anyway. Do we really want to kill this thing? Let them search for any card. Only if they committed a crime, though. Maybe they won't commit a crime this turn. Omniscience down there, nice. Well, let's see how much we regret this. Servant of the Stinger with Death Touch. Ow. Have you committed a crime? No. That's it? Lame. Okay. Well, I didn't commit a crime last turn. I think we'll just, mill again. Whiff. Well, maybe we'll hard cast Tovada at some point. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's, it digs deep. We can cast it with Cut Down too. So we've got Jace, we've got Omniscience down there. Okay, we do want to answer that soon-ish. No crimes committed yet, still. Yeah, we probably want to cast that anyway this turn. So I'm down for this. We'll zap you. Autopay is fine. I think we're planning to pick lock again. Don't think we really need the next land. I think it's okay still. These lands are kind of cool. I don't think I've ever seen those before. I forget what set. Is that Outlaws of Thunder Junction? The little weird downward arrow thing? Okay. You got it? They get to draw up. Get another one. That's fine. I think we'll just keep ranking. Whiff. Okay. Come on, baby. Arcavius. Maybe I should put some more useful stuff in the sideboard. Although we really don't have anything good down here anyway. We might kill the Slasher now, so we don't have to deal with it later. Let's see what's on top. That's good. I mean, that gets us moving here. So that's fine. So let's just cut you down now. And we'll hold on to Bitter Triumph, I guess. It's looking like we'd pay the 3 life if we had to kill something. That's a card. I don't know if it matters. We're about to Omniscience into Atraxa, basically. Search their deck for any card. I mean, if there's a time to stop this, it's basically now. They haven't committed a crime, though. So I guess you just let it go. Guess we do not care. Alright, I think we got him here. So you go into Omniscience, into Atraxa. Alright, do all the fun things. We want that card. We'll take some Surveils. We're just fine. Okay. So that should basically be game. We can bounce all our crap just to show that we can. But we can also just throw in the loop. Yeah, we should put another Reanimator spell in here. What do we want here? This town, yeah. So this is the loop. Just mill 4. I'll give them the good game, not because I'm trying to be saucy, but just to show them that we can loop them to death. And maybe they'll scoop early and save everyone a little bit of time here. Very good. This town. Okay. Alright, cool. They scoop. Again, not trying to waste anyone's time, but ideally wants to see the loop. They're like, alright, fine, they win. Get out of here. On the draw with 0 blue, we have a Surveil and we have a Bitter Triumph. It's not a very good keep. But we're totally fine because we're the best at this game. Blue unlocked. Yeah, we'll keep that. We're going to want that. Alright. Opponent potentially playing slow here. Could be good for us. Yeah, I guess we'll pick lock this turn, so we'll go fast land here. Question is, will they have open mana for Get Lost the turn we want to Omniscience? Another Beanstalk, alright. Still playing a little slow, that's fine. Giving us time to set up. Don't know that we need the cut down, but that's okay. This turn doing nothing. So we'll go ahead and get another Surveil land down. Probably need more blue than anything else for the most part. I think we'll keep those in hand, right? I mean, do we need the next one, really? We'll get the Tolvadas eventually. I think you just want to get to Atraxa as quickly as possible. And subsequent Atraxas should get through our whole deck. I don't know if we need the next one. We'll see if we regret that, but... Alright, they're getting close to playing a threat. Still nothing. They combining stuff for 1. Alright, we'll keep going. 7, alright. Okay. So ideally we get something good in the graveyard soon. Binyu. But it's another pick lock turn for us, which is okay. Unless they play something like that, that would let us discard right into Atraxa, which could be nice. Okay, I think we discard Atraxa and then get it back. Take through a whole bunch of cards, see if we can get closer to Omniscience. Omniscience is definitely going to be tricky with potentially 4 bindings and 4 get losts. It's not going to be an auto win on the spot. Instant, take that white land. Cool, plenty of reanimation fodder. We'll keep surveilling. Can now hard cast Tolvada. Yeah, we can bin that. We have all the reanimation stuff. I don't think we're hard casting Lumra from the hand. Probably a Bitter Triumph can go as well. Or Cut Down, actually, that's the better pick. Okay, so now we need to get from here to victory. That's interesting. We have good sweepers for that, actually. I think we begin with an attack. The Edicts. Down to 10. I mean, we're still looking for Omniscience. We can go get Lumra. That'll give us a ton of power here. Plop one of these down. I don't know that we necessarily want to attack it. It would make blocking tokens every turn, which is kind of interesting. Could get the next Atraxa, but I think we'll take a Lumra here. Just get a ton of ramp. 31 cards. Halfway through the deck. We should get a lot of lands off of this. There's Omniscience. That's nice. In general, what? We want more blue and black. Yeah, we'll go blue here. I think we're good as long as we have Omniscience. It lets us replay the Storm Emerges, though, as many times as we need. Do we only have 3 permanents down there? Hold on. Maybe we actually do need to do this. Actually, maybe we need more permanents down there. Hold on. I guess we'll get rid of some of these. Sure. Yeah, that guy could go too. Pretty good spot. Opponent's down to 10. Virtue of Loyalty. Another Virtue of Loyalty. Okay, let's see if they can get us from 27 to 0. We have a really nice sweep turn anytime we want it. Felidar Retreat, that's interesting. Okay. Pretty big. Again, they're tapped out here. So actually our goal, since they're tapped out, is actually just to resolve Omniscience and win on the spot. Let's see if we can get there. We don't have enough permanents because we got all the lands back. So we need a significant series of mills, which is possible. Or another Tolvada, just to grab it right out. Okay, let's just start milling and see how it goes. many perms is that? That's 9. Yeah, we're pretty close then. So let's just mill again and then do it. Mill 4 cards. Should hopefully get us there. Okay, that's a permanent. Cool, so now we do the omniscience thing. Okay, then we do the loop. Hold on, we're missing, hold on, no, we got it. We got found in the third path, okay. Sideboard. This down. And that should be game. We'll show them this so that they know the loop. And then we'll see if they scoop. Graveyard. Not trying to waste anyone's time. If they want to scoop, they're welcome to. Again, I give them the good game, not because I'm trying to be annoying. I just want to show them that, hey, this is going to go on a while. Okay. Good game. Yeah, if they didn't tap out, I was thinking we'd have to play a little bit more carefully with Omniscience around. Maybe have to reanimate it numerous times to get lost. Or maybe just win without it completely. But it didn't end up needing it for that. On the play, this is a keep if I ever saw one. Now we gotta look at this. Okay, this is better. We'll probably put back one of the scoring emergencies. One is probably enough to do everything we need to do. We don't have any blue yet. It's gonna be a tough game. Let's see if we can hit blue soon. No, not blue. We need blue. Okay, another chance to hit blue. Come on. That's a blue. Great. Okay, we're in the game. We have exited the starting line. Ooh, the mirror. Top 3 cards. All right, we're off to the races. I mean, it's basically just a race. I mean, we have some great mills right here. The opponent doesn't have value in the third path. So that should hopefully put us a little into the lead. Blue. Third path. Pick lock. Alright, next pick lock, ready to go. Squirmer can get us invasion for cheap if we hit any bigger things to reanimate. Whale again. Opponent's moving, but maybe not that fast. 2 permanents down there. Loomer down there. Fabled Passage. Okay. Another Tolvada. Omniscience down there. That's big. Oh, we got all the bangers down there. We have 8. So we can just get Atraxa right now. We can't get up to 10 yet. Seems good. I don't know if we attack down this or not, but... Oh, this just grabs, This goes and grabs Omniscience immediately. Which is, yeah, the way to go. Alright, that should basically do it. Okay, Tolvada, Atraxa, that should about be it, yeah? Scoop. Yeah, so then we just gotta figure out how to get back Arcavius, and then run the loop, and that is game. 77 Mythic, we're ranking up a lot with this deck. Kinda nice. Alright, thank you for staying to the end. If you enjoyed today's Sultai Witch-Maw video, you can leave a like, you can subscribe to the channel, and you can leave a comment letting me know what you thought. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.